Hi Tracy!
Hi Adam, how are you?
Kamusta ka na? Has it sunk yet 2 days after you won your
Wala
crown?
pa. I still can't believe it until now. It will still take some time. I still have to go back home to Cebu, I think, so that I could
When?
actually really feel everything and start to sink in.
Also, there's a homecoming parade that your townmates are organizing
my
for
Cebu
you.
team have been asking about it, and I asked Sir Ilvi about it, and he said it's okay as long as it doesn't hit any of our schedules. So we still don't have the final schedules just yet. So I'll just wait for it, and then maybe then we can plan our homecoming.
Oh, I'm so excited. So, how do you feel right now? Para talagang... Kasi, pinost kita kanina sa Instagram.
Oh.
Tapos, this is your third time sa Charm. If you look at your past national pageant experiences, you joined MWP to last 2019 where you made it to top 12, and then you also made it to top 16 during MUP last year.
Yes.
Tapos now, it comes in threes.
Comes in threes,
Yes.
and to add to that, 3 is my favorite number. Sana ginawa ko pa lang 1 char.
Oo nga, no?
But 3 is really my favorite number.
Yeah, so did you expect ba to win during the finals night?
Not really expect, more like I just let it all go. I always believe in the saying that let go, let God. I even have it in my phone. I read it every single day because I have this tendency to overthink and to pressure myself, because you know how it is when you want something, you try to just chase for it too much, you cling to it. But then I realized it hasn't worked for me in the past. So maybe I had to change my mindset, because sometimes our worst competition is ourselves. So during that night, I just really told myself that I don't have to pressure myself too much. Just enjoy everything, enjoy the experience, because it's my last pageant and I've already worked so hard for it. I've already given my all in the past months of trainings. There's nothing else that I could do at the moment but to just simply perform and be in the moment. And that's what I did.
It's like your target crown from the very beginning. Kasi I remember nung screening, you said, yeah, I wanna win Miss World. Tapos diba I complimented you, remember? Parang, oh my God, you look... Remember when I told you look like Miss Colombia in your styling? Sabi ko, oh my God, she screams so Miss World. Tapos may pasabog video ka pa na inano si Klein about it. So like, if you remember that moment and looking at what's happening to you right now, so...
Well, I really prayed that I would get the Miss World Philippines crown, because it has always been my dream. It's a dream of mine to be able to compete and represent our country and wear the Philippine sash and be able to finally say Tracy Maureen Perez, Philippines. And I'm just really happy. I still can't believe it until now, Adam. Did I expect it? Of course not. I did not. I was just really telling myself that you just have to give your best. Give your best, and whatever is the equivalent of that, may that be any of the crowns, or if it's Miss World crown, of course, I would happily accept it, and it wouldn't change a thing. I would still give everything I've got to represent our country the best way we can. But as what they say, the stars align for you when it should be your time. So I think that's what really happened to me. I've been asking for signs from God. Even my life in general, Adam, I think you've heard of this before, but I'm a miracle baby. And so sometimes the impossible things become possible for me. And my life is a borrowed time. So I really think that I have a bigger purpose to fulfill. And if it's the Miss World Philippines stage, if it's the Miss World stage, I would happily do it. And I really think that God really sees the heart, and God really sees that if it's something that you've worked so hard for and you've been really honest about everything, you've been sincere about everything, that it will eventually pay off. May that be 1 year from now, 2 years from now, or 3 years from now. It can take a lot of years in the making, but it will happen to you. If it's something for you, it will come to you.
Nice. Do you think your mom... I read another trivia about you. Your mom pala was a former Binibining Pilipinas contestant?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was, I forgot which year, but they're definitely batchmates with Miss Melanie Marquez.
1979, yeah.
1979. I still have the photo even in my phone. Miss Melanie was right above my mom's photo. And then, funny because I joined Miss World Philippines 2019. I'm batchmates with Michelle D.
Yeah.
So
Oo
basically,
nga,
both our
no?
moms competed with each other, and Michelle and I.
Oo
So I
nga.
was thinking, maybe it wasn't meant for me at the time because Michelle will be Miss World Philippines and she will be the one to turn over.
Oh my God,
We're
oo
both
nga,
gonna
no?
be Miss World Philippines.
Oh my God, ngayon ko lang siya
Oo,
na-realize.
as in, na-realize ko lang din siya when my friend told me na oo nga, no, parang it was just meant to happen.
So how do you think your mom must be reacting from up above
I'm sure
right
she's
now?
very proud of me. She's smiling up above. I feel like I've also fulfilled her dream for me. She may not have won during her time, but I feel like I'm winning for the both of us.
Nice. That's nice, no? So parang yeah, you're following her footsteps, her mother's daughter talaga. So wait, before I ask you about your MWP preparation. So a lot of pageant fans were so worried about you. During your crowning moment kasi nga you felt twice. So for the record, can you address them? What really happened? Did you feel out of hunger, out of exhaustion? Kasi a lot of pageant fans are really texting me even after coronation. Like, what happened to her? Is it okay? Tas biniblame nila yung organizers na because the stage was so slippery. Ganyan. So yeah. So, for the record, can you address them what really happened, why you fell?
Well, first of all, thank you for the concern. Thank you for sending. I've been receiving a lot of messages to Adam, to be very honest. But I just want to assure everyone that I'm okay. Me falling off the stage, I didn't really expect that to happen. I can't even comprehend what exactly happened during that time.
Yeah.
But I think it's a mixture of everything. Maybe the stage, the gown, the heels even, or even, I don't know, exhaustion. Because of course, it's like that in pageantry. But I feel like we should not be blaming anyone for it. We should not be, I hope that you do not blame the organization because they have nothing to do with what happened really. It's all on me, if anything. And I just want to see it in a brighter side. I see it in a different perspective because even if I felt twice, I made sure to get back up. Even if it was so embarrassing, Adam, the only thing I could think of at the moment was, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I fell in front of the national TV. But then, I still smiled because, well, it is what it is. And after all, I won the Miss World Philippines crown. And so, I'm just very happy. Nothing can really take away the happiness that I felt during that night. So, please, I'm okay. Don't worry about me anymore. I'll just do my best to just represent our country the best way I can and just really focus on the preparations in the coming weeks.
Oh. So yun, speaking of preparations, how have you been preparing? December na ang pageant.
December now, oh my
You have less
gosh.
than 2 months to
Less than 2
prepare.
months, but I really feel good about this because I have been preparing for Miss World Philippines for
2 years na. Oo.
it's 3 years in the making actually.
Ah.
And specifically for this year's competition, I've been here in Manila since February, and that has never happened in my past competitions. I usually just come here like few weeks before,
For the
like 2 weeks
competition.
even. So I feel like I'm much more prepared this time. I just really have to continue what I have been doing. There's nothing really else that I would change. Maybe just add more now that I have my Cebu team and my Manila team finally collaborating with each other. I hope they can meet one day. I'm planning to bring them to Cebu so that we could actually have a full-on meeting with all our plans and everything. So I'm just really excited of what's to come and what they have in store for all of us for the Miss World stage.
Yeah. So speaking of Cebu, how do you feel na dalawa kayo
Oo nga.
ni Bea?
Oo nga.
'Di ba? From Binibining Cebu.
For Binibining Cebu, and we are actually from the same handler,
Oh.
same management in Cebu. So I'm really good friends with Bea and Steffi even. So and Shaila also.
Yes.
So Cebuana power.
Yeah. Ano bang meron sa Cebu?
Sinasabi
Ano ba yung tubig? Ano ba yung tubig
Hindi ko na
kinakain
alam
niyo
yung
doon?
nature spring.
Oo.
But kidding aside, it's just really our time. I feel like it's our time this year. And I can't wait to show the world the heart of a Cebuana.
What are you looking forward the most
I
in
really-
Miss World?
The entire competition, actually. It's my first and last international competition, so I don't really know what to expect. So I would be really needing all the advice that I can get from all the past queens. I'm really excited to get to talk to them and learn from them, get some pieces of advice, because I would surely need those, and I would really want to hear their stories so that I could become an even better representative for our country. I will do my best, of course.
So for sure, you'll excel na in head-to-head challenge kasi magaling ka sa kudaan, top model because you're from Origin Management.
Origin Management.
Origin
in Cebu,
Management,
yes.
what else
Hello
pa ba?
Hello to my team.
Do you do sports? Or
I
talent?
felt like I did really well in sports, although I didn't make it to the top 10. But for talent, watch out for it.
Let's face it, it's really the most special fast track event in Miss World. So, any preparations?
Any plans on making it different? I would say, Adam, if it's about your advocacy, if it's about the things that you really fight for, you don't really have to sugarcoat anything. You just have to be real, to be sincere about it. And I know that it will translate into the video, into the project that I will shoot. And so I already did mine and submitted it in the Miss World Philippines competition, but I didn't have as grand of a production. But now that I have the organization with me, and I know that I'll be collaborating more with my Manila team and with my Cebu team, I know that I will be able to have a better production this time, but still with the same storyline, the same advocacy, the same projects that I have already been working with the organizations back in Cebu, and all for our single parents, the Solo Parents Federation.
I'm curious to ask, who's your favorite Miss World winner?
Of course, Miss Megan Young.
Really?
No other than Miss Megan Young, because I want to be the next one. I want to be the next one to bring home the Miss World crown for our country after a long drought.
Yeah, so hopefully you both could talk before you leave.
Sorry?
I hope you both could talk before you leave.
I'm pretty sure we will have the
Yeah,
opportunity
just for
to do
tips
that.
and advice. So, siguro last few questions na lang. So, how do you feel na it's going to happen in Puerto Rico? I feel like, magja-jive ka doon kasi coming from Cebu na island city tapos
That's true.
Puerto Rico.
I don't really know what to expect, but I'm just very happy. I already spoke with my titas and titos. I have some in the States, and they're already buying their tickets to Puerto Rico, and some of my cousins also are also planning to go with me. So just knowing that I will have my support system there, I feel like I could take on anything. I'll have much more confidence to show the beauty of the Filipina and the beauty of a Cebuana.
Alright, so last message. Can you give a message to all your fans, to all the Filipino fans who will be cheering for
I
you
can't believe it.
on December 16? Yeah.
Especially when I see all the messages from my friends, all those people who knew me from the very beginning. They know how hard I worked for this and how long I've prayed for this, and I'm just really grateful. I haven't even cried yet. I still want to cry some more and just really savor the moment. But to all of those who never stopped believing in me, you guys give me the strength to always move forward despite anything. And if there's one thing that I can promise, is that I will give my very best. I will make you guys proud. I know I have already done that by not giving up, but I will push it even more. I will do my very best to bring home the crown, this world crown for our country. That is a promise.
Thank you, Tracy. No words. God bless you. I can't wait to follow you
Thank you.
on your reign and your competition in Miss World very, very soon.
Thank you
Mwah.
so much. Thank you so much.
Alright, take care. Mwah.
Thank you.
Mwah. Bye.
Further, I made sure to do that for myself. I had all the support system that I needed. I already have my team back in Cebu. I have my team here in Manila. And all of those people, amazing people, collaborating with each other, working with me, and making sure that I'm my best. I was able to deliver, not just because of my own efforts, but also because of them. And I'm just thankful to every single one of them.
Let's talk about your advocacy. Anong advocacy mo ang ipaglalaban mo dun sa competition? Ano yung pagmamalaki?
yung pinakamalapit ko sa puso ko, of course, specifically sa mga single moms, single parents po natin. I was raised by my single mom myself, although nawala na po siya, she already passed away 10 years ago. But I always told myself that one way or another, I have to repay her for all the things she has sacrificed for me, for raising me and bringing me to this world. And I've seen how hard it was for her to really raise a family all on her own. And I feel for all the single parents out there, especially ngayon na nahihirapan tayo financially, most especially. So I really want to stand up for them. I'm connected with the Solo Parents Federation in my community back in school. It's just a small community, but can you imagine there are 2,000 members, even if it's just a small town. That's how many the single parents are. And they've told me their experiences and they don't really get the support, as much support as they need. And so hopefully with this platform that I have now, I'm sure they are watching right now. They have been supporting me all throughout my journey. Now that I have this huge platform, I wish and pray that I will be able to push it further. We have been looking for organizations and sponsors, more sponsors to partner with, because we have been teaching them livelihood and livelihood skills. Basically, more on computer skills so that they would be more knowledgeable about the innovations today. Because especially during the pandemic, we are now transitioning online. And even though a lot of people have lost their jobs, there are still more opportunities out there. We just have to look for more. And we have to be able to find these opportunities and give these single parents the skills that they need so that they will be able to actually get the job.
Plans. Let's talk about the glam. Let's see something. Are you open to a showbiz career, acting, stuff like that?
Well, since winning Miss World Philippines, I'm very sure that a lot of opportunities will come my way. And just being here, I'm just grateful. And I've always told myself that any opportunity that will come my way, I will grab anything. And so, if it happens, if it's given to me, I will be really open. I will accept it with all my heart. And again, give it my best. That has always been my mantra. Always my best foot forward.
Lastly, would you like to meet your kababayan?
Of course, I would love to. Hello sa tanan mga Bisaya, sa tanan mga Cebuano, especially sa akong pamilya, sa akong mga friends, sa akong team. Salamat kayo sa pag-suporta ng ko. Wala kayo ko ninyo gibiyahan since day one. Even up until